Good frosty Tuesday morning to everyone. Welcome to Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and it's a cold one. And the groundhog says we've got 6 more weeks of winter yesterday. At least Puxatawny Phil did. I don't know about Staten Island Chuck, however. And this is the video forecast discussion for this cold Tuesday. It is the 3rd already of February 2015. Looking around the region this morning, we have very cold conditions, clear skies, and very light northwesterly winds. This has allowed most of the area to radiate pretty good. We've got temperatures basically anywhere from around 9 degrees in Shirley out on Long Island. In and around the city, it's 15, 16, 17 degrees at Central Park, LaGuardia, and Kennedy, 14 at Newark this morning. There's a few high-level clouds moving across the region at about 20,000 feet or so, and then they'll scour out during the afternoon hours. The winds are variable or light out of the northwest, and their speeds are beginning to come down, but the wind chill values this morning are still making things either side of zero very probable. When you're stepping out the door this morning, there's also quite a considerable amount of black ice, so you do want to be mindful of that and be very careful. And I think everyone did fairly well with the snow yesterday in terms of the precipitation forecast being probably about as correct as we could get it for the time. And we found amounts here anywhere from 2 to 4 inches, and we got up to 6 inches across northern New Jersey, 8 inches, 10 inches, not out of the question, northern and central Morris County into Warren and Sussex County. Lower Hudson Valley, that's where things began to pile up. From Poughkeepsie northward, we had 10 plus inches, and of course it just went a little crazy here across southern New England once again with amounts spiking somewhere around 20 inches in some of these little circled areas here. Watches, warnings, and advisories this morning. All of these in white here. This is what's left over of the advisories there. This is for winter weather, which is just basically black ice, and this is in effect until around 9 o'clock this morning, and then all of these areas shaded in white here will disappear, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be black ice around, as temperatures today will struggle to get into the mid and upper 20s. So that's below freezing, so there's not going to be much freezing, if any, excluding possibly the Delmarva region. Outside of that, the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area will probably not get above freezing today, and as a result, there will be no melting, so do be careful on the roadways. For the marine deck today, we have winds and seas slowly subsiding below small craft advisories by late this afternoon, and there should be several hour lull in the seas and winds for at least the evening hours. Early Wednesday morning, winds begin to increase again, probably still not at small craft advisories. And then for Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to have these small craft advisories developing during the course of the day. A strong cold front will cross the region during the late Wednesday night and Thursday and yield a better opportunity for wind gusts in the 25 to 30 mile an hour range. A moderate freezing spray may develop later Thursday night as well. Small craft advisories may linger into Friday morning. In addition, freezing spray is also possible on Friday. And then marginal small craft conditions are possible with wind gusts approaching 25 knots and seas nearing 5 feet on Saturday, especially for the coastal waters. We're not showing any airport delays, but do check with your carrier on that. For the aviational weather deck today, things are nice and quiet. VFR conditions throughout the period, increasing high clouds expected through this afternoon and then diminishing later. Northwesterly winds now will shift to the west and southwest by late this afternoon, eventually southerly after tonight. Wind speeds continue to decrease for now and should drop below 10 knots during the morning and remain light throughout the rest of the day. Wednesday, mostly VFR, some local MVFR or IFR restrictions possible, and some light snow, especially for the northern terminals. Still not expecting much, just flurries out there. Thursday, some possible sub-VFR conditions and light snow during the daytime hours, otherwise VFR conditions. VFR conditions remain on Friday, and mainly VFR conditions on Saturday with ceilings at or above 6,000 feet. Possible sub-VFR for northern terminals and some very light snow. Right now outside of Newark, if we can pull this up, it's cold, 14, dew point 7, humidity 73%, the wind is northwest at 3, a few clouds at 17,000, broken at 20,000, and the story today will be VFR conditions and very cold, dry air in place. For Philadelphia, 20 degrees, dew point 4, humidity 49%, the wind northwest 14, a few clouds at around 17,000, wind chill at 7, and again VFR conditions in place.